Well, welcome back. It's been a little while. We've had some mad weather. Big offshore winds, very big tides at the minute. But we've had a lot of rain. Now you can see that river's carved a bit of a gouge into the beach. But yeah, the tides just seem to fall right tonight. Low water around 9 o'clock. Just be getting dark. Big tides. So even with all the rain we've had, I thought I'd give it a go. I was going to go to Laxey, but decided against it. I spoke to Mike briefly. He said there might be a load of weed there and even more fresh water pumping into the sea. But yeah, I went for a walk around the harbour today and the water just looks like the River Mersey. It's like coffee. So here should be a little bit better. Yeah, got the old Pachenko on. Hopefully it starts going dark and we can get into something, because it's been a while. These are on my chest today. Don't know what the angle's like, but yeah, I'll need the head torch for when it gets dark. So the plan is to fish the Pachenko on the top. I need to get that clean, get some new hooks on it. But yeah, Pachenko till dark and then go on the crazy eel. I think I'll move my way up as it gets dark, up that end. You can see all in front of me here. This is all the reef. So I need to be out past that. So I'm going to go down into my bottom corner here. See if anyone wants to play ball. Right, let's give it a go. I just thought I'd bring you back and show you. I've got down this bottom corner. You see all that? Thick with weed. We shall wade out into the water and see what it's like, but even the water here is like coffee. And you can see that. It is brown. Right, I try and get out there and get fishing, but it'd be quite dangerous here underfoot. See how bad this weed is anyway. See if we can actually get a few casts out. Well, as you can see, I've walked back down the beach. There's the river. Yeah, down there, far too weedy and shallow at the minute. So we'll let the tide come in a bit, I think. At least down here I can fish. I'm hoping that there won't be as much weed. But yeah, we'll get out there and give it a bash. Water's a little bit clearer as well. Alright, let's get out there. Well, I'm fishing now. Got the wind right behind me, so I can send me Pachenko quite a way. I've actually seen, I think there was sand eel all around me and a stir of a fish. So there is something around. Just trying to give the Pachenko a lot of action today. Very coloured water. So just make it dance around on the surface, see if anything comes up for it. If not, I'll be going with the old crazy sand eel and the gravity sticks. Oh, there we go, right in at my feet. That was cool. Well, there's fish here. It's a good sign, eh? right at my feet. A good little take. Strong fish. Am I going to be able to use the grips on this without walking to shore? Oh, it's a nice fish as well. Lightly hooked on the outside of the mouth. Might have to drag this one in. Only lightly hooked. Nice fish though. Right, I'll bring you back once I'm in. Well, there we go. Nice bass to start with that. 51. Whether you could believe that or not. Nice plumper though. Good weight to it. We'll go and get it back. Try and get into another one. Kicking well, so we'll let it go now. Nice one. Get in there, eh? I'm not sure if the camera's going to be able to pick it out, but I'm surrounded by sand eel, decent size as well, just as I waded over that bank. So there's loads of bait in the area. This fresh water's not really putting them off so far. I do rate this beach. Very good when you're here when they're feeding. And this is with the tide going out as well. So I've got here about an hour before low. As I said, low water was around 9 o'clock, so I'll be fishing low water, and then as long as it takes for me to want to go after that. With the camera on my chest, you're not going to be able to see many takes that are far out, but fingers crossed I have a few fish to show you after that start. I had one follow me in, and then the next cast, bang, close as well. It was right at my feet, 51 centimeters. I hope they stay on the surface. That'll be fun. I've had sessions down here where you get 4 or 5, you know, just off the top. And for those of us who fish for bass and lures, you'll know off the surface is the one. Right, I'll bring you back. Well, that's today's weather. Pause that if you want to have a look. Yeah, I just want to check the tides again. Yeah, low water. 2102. And if you want to know where I am, 40 Vaughan. Park there, go down that slipway, and you're on here. Good little beach when they're feeding. That's just like anywhere, isn't it? Just stop for a quick smoke break. What time are we on actually? 20 past 8. So another 45 minutes, 50 minutes, tide will turn. Hopefully then they'll start feeding again. I think it goes a bit dead when there's no movement in the water. But this was a little experiment, to fish in these conditions. Loads of fresh water pumping into the sea, but big tides. I saw a post on Facebook a couple of weeks ago debating whether dawn or dusk was better for fishing, and the guy that was doing the post said his best times have been on the biggest tides. Doesn't matter day, night, there's a big tide with water movement, you seem to get fish, and so far it's come good on this beach. Loads of sand eels in front of me again. See, this water here normally is gin clear, and as you can see, that's brown, properly brown. But yeah, there's sand eel all around me. All around me. So yeah, fingers crossed for dusk, eh? See what happens. Well, as you can see, the light's fading fast. Probably only get another few casts in with the Pachenko. Then I'm going to switch to the crazy eels then. And I might try the gravity stick in this coloured water. It's about 10 minutes to low water. So yeah, over low water it's been rather quiet. Still lots of sand eels around me, but you haven't seen a fish, and I haven't seen any sea trout jumping either. Normally you see a lot here. So yeah, a couple more casts with this and then I'm going on the bottom then. Probably onto the crazy eel. Some big old waves rolling in now though. Let's try and stay dry on this one. See, the last trip in Laxey I got soaked. Right, 3 more casts with this and then I'm going to retire it, I think. Because it's just a strain on your eyes trying to see it. Keep you with me just in case. I think this would be the perfect time for them to come in and ambush, wouldn't it? Just going dark. I just think they need that water movement. With that tide coming in, I think they'll just switch on. once I've got a bit of money, I'm gonna look at some different surface lures to try. I keep saying I'll get the fly rod out and never get round to it. I will at some point. Right, I'm going to cast this till I can't see it no more and then switch over. Right then, here's what I've gone with. Lure's absolutely battered. It's all torn to bits, on upside down, but I've glued it to the head now. Bit of super glue on there. Need to get down to Kelvin's tackle and get some new tails for it, but I've caught a lot of fish on this lure. A lot of fish. It's lasted me well. Definitely paid for itself anyway. So we'll see if anything wants to play on the bottom. Well, depends how bad this weed is under the water. Feels like I'm collecting it up at the minute. Which, to be fair, was how it was in Laxey. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. This snotty stuff. Right, I'm going to persevere with this, see what happens. Well, as you can see, it's pitch black now. My last chance saloon. This here gravity stick, paddle tail. It's been in my tackle box for what? Probably a year and a half. I've watched many a Henry Gilby YouTube video selling these things to me, and I've yet to catch on one. So I think for the rest of the night I'm going to try and get one on this. Trying all kinds of different retrieves. Slow, fast, steady wind. Bouncing it along the bottom. Tide's well and truly flooded in, but with it came weed, so I couldn't get the crazy sand eel to swim proper. It was just getting clogged up all the time. This thing's weedless, so it's not picking up any. But yeah, no bites on it. It's annoying that 2 or 3 casts in I got one, and then oh, there's a bite and I'm in. There's that on the paddle tail. Feels small. What's this gonna be? Is it gonna be a pollock or something? My first fish on the old gravity stick is a pollock. Oh, there we go, can you see that? Nice little pollock. Oh, didn't get to show you it, but God, they do half make a messy lure. Bloody things. Right, let's hope the bass come and play, eh? Right then, so the rain's coming down now. I don't know if you can see that. Probably can't, but it's persisting it down. So I'm going to give it a few more casts and that'll be me, I think. At least I didn't blank. That's always nice. A bass and a pollock. At least I finally caught a fish on the bloody gravity stick. took long enough. And you can see a bit of lightning out at sea as well. That's not good. Quite like the versatility of these gravity sticks, but for me they're just not producing fish. Yeah, couple more casts and I'll be going home, I think. But yeah, it proves to me, even if you get a load of fresh water coming in the sea, as long as it's a big tide, I think you're still in with a shout. Yeah, good little bit of information for me. Listen to the state of me reel. Oh. It's on its last legs. Alright, yeah, this will be me, I think. If you don't see me again, this is the end, I think. So yeah, if you did, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Alright, yibbity yibbity.